It's a $10 repair. The dealership will want $600 for one of these parts. We're fixing this for $4.99 a side.
$4.99.
Right. Stick around to the end because it's something that I do a little bit differently than the other tutorials, and you'll see the issue that I try to prevent. Fixing the power door lock actuator on a LS430. So here's all you're going to need: a T30, a 10mm, a pry tool, plastic one, a Phillips, and that's about it. 4 screws on the perimeter of this thing. 1 right here, and 3 at the bottom. The rest of them are kind of hidden. Alright, so 4 around the perimeter. Then there's 1 right here at the bottom. This one is kind of tough because you can crack the wood. So just kind of get in there and gently give it a pry. And then when it comes out, it's hinged on here. Gotta get a little closer. So when it comes out, you kind of pull it towards that way. Oh, it's broken, so that's great. Didn't have to hinge it. Alright, here we go. So, there's 1 more right here. And 1 final one right here. Pull on the handle, pop it. There's 1 more right in there. Okay, so just to make things easier for next folks, this one is the only weird one. Oddball goes in here. These 2 big ones go in there and in there. And then the 4 little tiny ones go around the perimeter.
Let me see the 4 tiny ones.
The 4 tiny ones.
I can't see the 4 tiny ones. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that basically tells us we can pull it. You want the window up, so that's perfect. Obviously disconnect the battery and all that good stuff. We're not going to do that, but you should. You see how I hinge it from the bottom, and then when that comes off, I push up top. Pretty standard clips everywhere. That's 1. It's 2. There's actually a little bit more stuff than the passenger side. I guess there's more switches. Okay, it's 3. These guys, if you've never done them, they're pretty easy. You pop that out.
Oh, those are the antenna looking ones.
And out. That's what we're fixing. And then 1 that's annoying to put back in is the slide at the bottom.
Oh, that one. I remember this one.
Alright, all you need is this little pry bar.
Easy enough.
Sorry. It kind of seems like an intimidating job at first, but it's really not. So the Torx bits are this one, that one, and 3 right here. And come out pretty easy. However, of course, it's not good enough. You have to undo the window rail, otherwise it won't let you pop out the actual actuator. Tiny ones, you pop away, kind of like, there you go. Pull it to the side, kind of yank on it a little bit, like that. That's what she said. And it gives you plenty of room. And then this little tab right here, watch that. This one will keep the lock on there. Out just like that.
You've really gotten this down good.
Okay, there's this the actual connector to the hand.
I remember this.
Yeah. You need a flat head for that.
Oh, that's right. And don't I have to pull the handle?
Yeah.
I remember that part.
No, we're still inside.
We're not inside.
We are inside.
No.
Hey, by the way, pay attention to this. Look how nice this speaker is. How it makes sound still, I have no idea. Okay. This part is not super fun, but it's not too bad. So you're kind of gonna get in there, pop the clip off of the rod. Almost.
Can't really see what
There
you're
you
doing
go.
there.
I'll show when I pull up. That's what he said. That was a good one.
How do I zoom?
You can't zoom. It's a prime lens.
Oh, okay.
All right, I need you to pull on the handle.
Pull on the handle?
Yeah.
Ah.
You're pulling?
I'm pulling.
Okay, that's it. That's good.
Okay. So show them what you kind of just did.
Oh, I also forgot to do this, Jamie.
Yeah.
I forgot to undo this. You can squeeze it and tug it again, what he said, and this whole contraption comes out. It's scary as hell, but it's not bad. I promise. Here's what I was trying to show you. You good? Mm-hmm. This right here connects to a little clip inside. You pop it open this way and then slide it out that way. It's pretty easy once you know. Actually, you can film it inside now. Look. You see that yellow clip?
Oh yeah, right there.
Right. You pop it that way, and then pop the metal rod that way. Yeah.
Lock it and drop it, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. Now this spooky contraption is not as spooky. Let's go to the bench. All right.
Okay.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. That comes out. All right. Where's my little magnetic thing? Okay. 1, 2, 3. That comes out. This pops off. No problem, right? And then we have to take this one out, I believe.
Which one?
This one on the other side. Alright, so you do that. This one only has one bolt and a little tab right here. No, you don't. Okay. So it slides off, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Once you get to this contraption, it looks scary, but it's not, I promise. 2 more screws.
Show them where the screws are.
Right here.
There.
1 and 2.
Okay.
What we're going to do next is we're going to get our flathead again. You need to grab it? I forgot it.
Well, there's another flathead right here.
No, it is really skinny.
Oh, right here.
Okay.
Be careful.
Are you showing them what we're doing?
Yeah.
You reach in there and you pop the case.
It's just hard to see with your hands.
There you go. Right, that pops open. Okay, so this is what the problem is, right? Also, this falls out for some reason all the time. It needs to be inside of this gear right here, so that goes right there. Okay, this is what the problem is, right? This is the culprit. You just need this gear and this new motor. Take the gear off. Put the gear back on, all the way.
Onto the new one.
Yep. And then these are the contacts. Swap them back in. Kind of clicks actually, which is nice and satisfying. And then
Yeah, definitely do the little screw.
you think so?
Yeah, look how easily it clicked right on. And it's so powerful.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the issue that you're going to probably run into, because I have. Alright, so what happens is, you see this motor sits in here? It torques this whole apparatus, right? And it moves the cables in and out, which is how the whole thing works. And what happens is, at least when we did it before, this whole box just clips together. And when the motor torques it, it actually opens up the box and now you start just stripping the gears. You don't no longer have this mechanical connection. So
the locks don't work anymore.
if the locks don't work, yeah, that's basically what happens. So the one thing that I did on the other motor, left this little stubby part right here, okay? And that stubby part is part of the other casing. So what you do, I know it's a little confusing, but what you do is you drill a tiny little hole in this situation right here and put a tiny little screw to actually clamp the thing down with an actual screw fastener as opposed to glue, and it works. This is the connector. There's a little pre-made hole almost, or like a little casting thing, and I drilled a hole all the way through the two pieces. Make sense? Well, there's a hole, there's a hole. You see it? Now I'm going to put the motor back in. Always, whenever you put this thing back together, make sure that little thing hasn't fallen out.
You don't think that screw is going to hit the motor, do you?
No. What the hell? Doesn't like something. Oh, that happens. You want the contacts to be this way. And then when you go back in, make sure you didn't bend them. You did. Okay. Now, should probably go from the other side. That makes more sense. That's the screw.
Screw good?
I think so. I mean, it 100% would have done the same thing with the passenger lid. Okay, so now when the motor tries to push it open, we have an actual fastener in there, which is amazing. That's what was different. A lot of folks who did this did an awesome job explaining it, but they did not explain this part. Okay, let me actually explain something. The way that this motor sits, sorry, is this way. I was putting it wrong. It sits this way. The window rail goes right in here, so they kind of have to go back together at the same time. So the window rail goes in here at the same time. I'll show you. So find that window rail, put it in there, and slide it up with.
Okay, now I'm on. Woo! Good job.
Yeah, that was a big problem for me.